गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नो दिवि सीदसादनं महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः विषेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिं स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्मतन्मङ्गलं परम्। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। तदेतत् सत्यं मन्त्रेषु कर्माणि कवयः यान्यपश्यन् तानि त्रेतायां बहुधा सन्ततानि तान्याचरतः नियतं सत्यकामाः येषवः पन्था सुकृतस्य लोके। Upanishad Shastram has revealed Aksharam as the Satyam, Paramarthika Satyam and Swarupam of every individual. Knowing that Aksharam as one's own Swarupam is called Paravidya. In order to gain this knowledge, whatever Vidya helps us is called Aparavidya. So Aparavidya deals with Dharma and Ishvaraha. Paravidya deals with Brahman and Moksha. So Aparavidya is meant for Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. Qualify oneself towards the learning of Paravidya. So Aparavidya deals with Dharma because the revelation is Ishvaraha happened to be Nimitta Upadana Karanaha Jagataha. So being the product, the Srishti has some obligation towards the Srishtikarta. So every individual has obligations towards the Ishvara. One who understands this obligation and tries to fulfill these obligations, all are blessed individuals. This opportunity to understand and fulfill the obligations is given to only few species in the creation. And that is Manushyaha, Rishayaha, Devaha. These three people are really blessed creatures. So therefore, the Upanishad Shastram says, Tatetat Satyam, the margam which is prescribed by the Veda Pramanam will lead you towards the highest shreyas. Therefore, it is valid path. The Vaidika Margaha, which is revealed by the Shastram to the Rishis, is valid. Yani Kavayaha Apashyan. It was revealed to the Rishis. Kavayaha means Rishayaha, Jnaninaha, wise people. They are not Kartaraha, but Drashtaraha. They have not created this margam, but to them it was revealed. Therefore, they have perceived that margam. Not through their senses, but through their mind. So, Yani Kavayaha Apashyan Tani Karmani Niyatam Acharate. You please follow them. Why should I follow? If you ask, being a Satya Kamaha, you are all. Here Satya means Karma Phalam. Satya means here Karma Phalam. How Karma Phalam can be Satyam? Already I explained. Karma Phalam continues to exist even during the Pralayam. That Karma Phalam only is the deciding factor for the new Srishti also. Not only new Srishti of individual, new Srishti of totality also decided by this Karma Phalam of Jiva's will. So, Tapasa Chiyate Brahma, Shastram told. It has visualized. What was visualized? This Karma Phalam of the Jivas are visualized by Ishvara, then accordingly Srishti has come. Being a Satya Kamaha, Niyatam Achara. Niyatam means what? Nityam, meticulously, without avoiding it. Niyatam Acharata. Yeshava Panta Sukrutasya. This Marga, Vaidika Marga, is Sukrutasya. It is good for all who are blessed, who have done right things in their life. Now, Bhagavan Shankaracharya gives certain ideas as an introductory bhashyam towards this mantra. He says, this margam is certainly useful, valid, helpful, but it has its own limitations. The margam prescribed in the Aparavidya portion of the Veda is certainly valid because it is Veda Pramanyam. But it has its own limitation. Therefore, having practiced this Aparavidya Margam, one should move towards Paravidya Margam, Moksha Margam, which is revealed by the same Shastra Pramanam, Veda Pramanam, for gaining freedom from samsara. This is the idea given in his introductory bhashya. In the last class, we left there. 1 week over. So many classes you have attended and so many TV serials you might have gone through. Therefore, the introduction is a requirement. So, Aparavidya deals with dharmam. In other words, punya papam. This punya papam is not available for our perception. So, punya papam is anubhava ayogyam. You cannot experience the punya papam, but you will experience the result of that punya papam. Every action creates drishtapalam, adrishtapalam. I have dealt this in basics of Vedanta. Drishtapala means a result perceived by the senses and mind. Adrishtapala means which is not perceived but actually it exists. So therefore, the dharmaha means punya papa karmaha, punya papa karma phalaha. It is anubhava ayogyam. You can never experience it, but you will enjoy or you will experience its result. It is always nitya paroksham. You can never come across. If anybody asks, what is the proof for punyam and papam, like that? I don't have that. And I don't need to have that. So, it is nitya paroksham. It always depends upon the karma. Therefore, kriti sadhyam. You have to do it. Not knowing is enough. First you have to learn and know, then you have to do it. This aparavidya, which teaches the dharmam, is not only for learning, it is for practicing also. You have to do it, therefore kriti sadhyam. Then doing will have varieties. Doing the same action with different intention, doing it with same intention with different types of action, with different type of samagris, instruments, in different type of timings, in different type of locations. A Vedic karma is there, especially Gayatri, Sanjyavandanam. In Sanjyavandanam, you have to take Sankalpa. The Sankalpa is Vedic Sankalpa. So it goes in this way. Duridakshayartam idam karma karomi. Where you do, you have to point out the location. The location in the mantra is Bharata Desham, and you are located in America, just opposite to the Bharata Desham. So what Sankalpa you will do? Bharata Kande, Bharata Deshe, Gangayam Tate. You cannot do that. Where is Ganga there? So different types of location, different types of timing, different types of instruments, different type of materials which are used for that dharma karyam, and different type of intention, all will count while determining the dharma phalam or karma phalam. So therefore it is sadhana apeksham. Pannadan kadaikkam. Only when you do, you will get it. And subject to vidhi nishedha. Shanishwara Bhagavan can be worshipped with black cloth and black till. You cannot use it white cloth and white till. Till means what? The season. So whatever puja, whatever devata you are worshipping, you have to worship according to that rules and regulations also. Then subject to utsargaha, apavadaha. Utsargaha means general rule, apavadaha means exception. What is the general rule? Ma himsa sarva bhutani. Don't hurt any living being. That is the utsargaha. But the same Shastra will tell, Pashum alabhete. You can sacrifice the animal. Ashwamedha Yaga, horse is the sacrificed animal. Rules and regulations are there means what? Always exceptions will be there. Traffic rules are there. Red signal means the vehicle should stop. For whom? It need not be always same to all. If any VIP goes, he need not stop. For his going only, you are stopped. So therefore only red light. So you should know which to obey, which to bypass. Suppose you are in that 108 ambulance. So you should not stop. For your going only, even president is stopped. Understood? So it is depend upon the exceptions and general rules. Then subject to Purusha Tantram. Entire Karma Kanda or Aparavidya or Dharma depends upon the individual. In one statement, you can reject all Dharma. I don't care. Shastra cannot do anything. It will tell Dirga Ayushman. When a doctor gives suggestions for hygienic life, duties and responsibilities for living a healthy life, individual can say, I don't care. The doctor will tell what? Okay, sir, be happy, be healthy. That is my wish. That's all. Because doctor knows this fellow will come back to me. So he has not understood while teaching. So he will understand in course of time. Somebody will teach him. Kala Tattvam is there. So many others are there to teach. Like that, it is Purusha Tantram. Kartum, Akartum, Anyatava, Kartum, Shakyate. You can do, you need not do, you can do in some other manner also. So this is called Aparavidya. Learning this is called Aparavidya. Therefore, it is samsara. It keeps the person always busy. Busy for what? Busy in getting karma phalam. Because he is a satya kama. Karma phala kamaha. He is not identified himself as satya vastu. If you don't identify yourself as satya vastu, then you have to fall in the group called satya kamaha. Result seekers. So therefore, you are in the crowd. Crowd means pushing and pulling. Samsaraha, Anadihi, Anantaha, Dukkha Swarupaha. Nadi Srotravat, Avicheda Rupaha. Therefore, Pratyekam Shariribihi Samastyena Atavya. Therefore, one should give up this dharmam. Bhagavan Shankara says, one should give up this dharmam. What do you say, sir? Just now you told, Tathetat Satyam. It is valid path. Now you are telling that you have to give up. Shankaracharya says, after practicing it, you have to give up. Not before that. After learning and practicing it, you have to give up. Suppose somebody asks, anyhow I am going to give up, why should I learn and practice and give up? No, there is a utility. There is an utility in learning and practicing it, but it has its own limitations. Therefore, you have to give up. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Bhagavan says, same idea, you see. Shankara Bhashyam will not have anything other than Shastram. So the same Shastram which introduces this Aparavidya and asks the humanity to follow this Aparavidya, after 6 mantras it will tell, give up. Pariksha lokan, karmajidan, brahmano nirveda maya. Like that it will tell. Therefore, Shankara is giving the holistic perception of the entire Vaidika Margam. What is that Vaidika Margam, way of life for human being prescribed by the Veda? Become responsible person first. You refuse to be a knowledgeable person, therefore become responsible person to become a knowledgeable person. You understand now? Therefore, you have to give up considering the grand benefits you will have in following the moksha margam. What is that moksha margam? Paravidya, dealing with Brahman. Like dharma, it is not anubhava ayogyam. It is available all the time. What we experience is what? All the while? Brahman only. Therefore, nobody can say, I never realized God. Whatever you experience is nothing but God. In the Shastra Drishti, the experiencer also is God, and what is experienced also is none other than the God. So you open your eyes, whatever you see is nothing but the manifestation of the Ishvara. Therefore, it is always available. You don't know it, that's all. You don't know it. Like mother pretends to search her own child, which is standing in front of her. Where is my Lallu? Where is my Lallu? Where is my Lallu? That Lallu will be there. Hey, I am here. Like that. Where is my Lallu? Even after hearing I am here, if you say, where is my Lallu? Hey, mad, mad mother. I am here. See me like that. Where is my Lallu? So we are searching for that Lallu who is available all the time with us. Pratibodha viditam madam. So, anubhava yogyam aham brahmasmi iti jnanene. Then, nitya aparoksham. It is neither paroksham, not pratyaksham. It is nitya aparoksham. Neither available for your sensory perception, nor available for somebody's sensory perception. It is nitya aparoksham. Available always in the form of experiencing oneself as first person singular. Aham asmi iti. Therefore, nitya siddham. You need not produce it. Dharma, punya, papam, you are producing by your action, by your non-action. Both. No, action only produces punya, papa, Swamiji. So I will not do any action. If you say, non-performance also create problem. If you don't pay the tax, it's a non-performance. It creates problem. Tax means what? You have to pay. Just being a citizen of a nation, you have to pay for it. Similarly, being a human being, you have to pay pancha rinam. 5 debts are there. Deva rinam, Rishi rinam, Pitru rinam, Nara rinam, and Bhuta rinam. 5 rinams are there. You have to pay. So either you do or you don't do, punya papam will be gone, created. Factory it is. But here, the Brahman is not in that category of either created or creation. So therefore it is nitya siddham. Therefore no sadhana. No sadhana. One devotee asked, no sadhana, no sadhana, solli, ivlo sadhana solreenga. You always say there is no sadhana for moksha. There is no need for sadhana. Telling like this, you are prescribing so many sadhanas like that. So many sadhanas are not for moksha. It is for qualifying oneself, one's own mind. Sadhanas are not meant for moksham. It is nitya siddham. Therefore, vikalparahitam, there is no choices there. What choice we have? What choice you have? Please tell. Being Brahman, what choice you have? Can you have choice not to be a Brahman? Please tell. No, I don't want to be Brahman. Are? It's not possible. It's not possible. So you have to be Brahman only, but you can behave as though you are not Brahman. You can live, behave, talk, and beg, cry as though you are not that. but you cannot change the nature of yourself. Let me become devil. No, it is not possible. You can behave like devil, like only. Like means what? Duplicate. Understood? So, Vikalpa Rahitam and Vastu Tantram. It is Vastu Tantram. As I told, no, I don't want to be a Brahman. It is not in your choice. Unlike the Nastika says, I don't want to be a Vaidika Margi. Like that, the same Nastika cannot tell, I don't want to be a Brahman. No, sir. That's option illa, sir. Whether you agree or not, you are also will be addressed what? Tattvamasi Shetaketu. Whether you understand or not, buffalo also will be addressed what? Tattvamasi buffalo Shetaketu. You will understand that when you get the knowledge faculty called intellect. In animal, that knowledge faculty is seized temporarily in that birth. In Rakshasas and Nastikas, the knowledge faculty is in corrupt mode, seized with virus. Vital information resource under sea. Information is there inside. Understood? Even Ravana had this knowledge. Hiranyakashipu had this knowledge, but under virus. So every individual is not only qualified to be a Brahman, but has the knowledge also about that Brahmatvam. The problem is, along with that, one more statement is added, Deha. When everyone says I am, it means what? I am. I exist as a conscious entity. Wise man says, I am all. Ignorant Nastika, Rakshasa says, I am all. Tamil all. I am individual. That all is fact for the Jnani, not a fact for the Ajnani. This means only different. So, converting Tamil all to English all is the spiritual margam. Simple. Aham dehaha eva. Everyone says. Aham dehi eva. Jnani. Understood? Aham dehi eva. Aham dehi eva. Evakara to Ivakara is the spiritual journey. But it has long journey because the Evakara is so strong. Therefore, Bhagavan Shankara says, Tasya upashama lakshanam mokshaha. Evakarasya aham dehaha eva. Everybody says, I am body alone. What do you speak? You are asking me to renounce everything, Swami. Who will feed me? Very idea of renunciation will create one question about feeding. The idea of renunciation itself creates one question with fear that who will feed me? What is the teaching? Downplay your bhoktrutvam. Stop eating. How can I say stopping? It is like asking like this. Swami, how can you say stop eating? Who will feed me? Are? You understand now? The illogicality of the question. When Shastra says stop eating, tyage nahi ke, stop. By stopping only you will get nice thing. Who will feed me? Are? What a illogical question is this? That's why whenever we address, the sadhus address the general public, this renunciation should not be told practically. They will have fear. Some masalas should be added, some sweets should be added. Purinjina, purinjito. If he understands, understand. But in Shastra Vichara class, we have no option. Especially in Upanishad Shastra Vichara, there is no option. It will Like a razor, it will go and cut our skin, cut our throat, cut our ideas. Everything will be mercilessly will be cut. If you are ready for that, then only you should go for Upanishad Shastra Vicharam. Otherwise, you should never go for that Vicharam because it will create problems in mind. It is radical idea. Modern people say Vedanta is very, very radical. Radical means what? Just opposite to the public opinion. Just opposite to the perception of the humanity. It is like a mental patient telling to the doctor, it is a very radical idea, doctor, what you say. I want to, if you want to get cured, you have to do. So, Acharya says here, Tadu Upashama Lakshanaha Mokshaha Paravidya Vishaya. The subject matter of Paravidya is Mokshaha Samsara Upashama Lakshanaha Aham Dehaha Eva Karasya Upashama Lakshanaha. Then Anadihi, your Nitya Siddha Vastu, Nitya Mukta Vastu, Anantaha, your eternal entity, Ajaraha, Amaraha, Amrutaha. Ajaratva means don't have old age. Obsolete ideas, they say na. Impractical ideas, they say na. Those things are not in this Paravidya. Performance of Rajasuya Yaga is an obsolete idea at this juncture. Correct? Because Raja himself is not there. Everywhere democracy. Where is Rajasuya Yaga? Performance of Putra Kameshti Yagaha. It's an obsolete, impractical idea because we have some other method to have Putraha or Putri. Test tube babies are there. Modern science has come. So I need not do this Putra Kameshti Yaga. So certain ideas which are told in the Aparavidya portion of the Shastram can become obsolete in time. But this one, Tattvamasi, can never be obsolete, impractical idea. This is one meaning. Another meaning is, if you know your nature, your real nature, you are Ajaraha, you are Amaraha, you are Amrutaha. You don't have any vikaras in your life. All your problem is what? Vikara. Vikara means changes. ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்க முடியல சாமிஜி. Everybody says. Mind is not stable and doing same thing. No, it is not possible. Body also doesn't cooperate with the individual. Why? Changing. Suppose a sadhaka meditated early morning, experienced that happiness. So he decided to get up early morning, next morning also, and wanted to do dhyanam, but stomach upset at night. What to do? So neither body nor mind can be free from fluctuations, but you are free from all types of fluctuations. Therefore, Ajaraha, Jara Rahitaha, without any old age, Amaraha, Marana Rahitaha, without any death, Amrutaha, Nitya Vastu. Therefore, Abhayaha Sarva Bhutana. How you become Abhaya Vastu for all living beings? By knowledge. Being Ishvara, you don't create problem to anyone. Being Ishvara, you don't create problem to anyone. Therefore, Himsa Rahitaha. Ahimsavan, Purnataya Ahimsavan, Jnani Eva Bhavati. Then Shuddhaha. Shuddha means what? Malarahitaha. Free from impurities. What are all the impurities? Manitvam, Dambitvam, Kamaha, Krodaha, Ajnanam, Ahankaram. So many lists. Asura Sampatti Rahitaha. Therefore, Shuddhaha. Prasannaha. Always cheerful. Prasannaha means Prema Rupaha. Lovable by all. The Srishti loves people who are cheerful in all conditions. The Srishti respects and loves who are cheerful. It's a beautiful idea. You have to meditate. Why Bhagavan is decorated in every temple? Why the humanity likes to dress him with varieties of colorful garments or why? நான் தான் இல்லை நீயாவது இருக்கிற மாதிரி பார்க்கிறேன். Understood? I cannot be like this. Okay. Dressing always Itamharam, Kanchipuram silk saree. I cannot do that. People will ask, what is the Vishesham today? What is the auspicious occasion today? If I say, no auspicious occasion, daily is my auspicious occasion, no problem. If I say, either they will have jealousy or they will have suspicion about my mental health. Therefore, Bhagavan, என்னென்னலாம் எனக்கு பண்ணிக்கணும்னு ஆசையோ, whatever I want to do to me, I try to do to your form. It is like decorating a mirror. Correct? Why? Any statue have you found in any of our temple? Crying God. Any statue? No. Because humanity's natural propensity is towards cheerfulness, which is the sign of love, which is the sign of prema, which is the sign of purna. Purnaha eva premi bhavati. Premavati bhavati. That which is purnam, which doesn't have any defects or any need, that is loved by all. Let's say Bhagavan is loved. No, Nastikas don't love Bhagavan. If you say, what they love, please find out. They love Lakshmi. Okay. Ashtalakshmi only they love. Nothing else. That Ashtalakshmi is Dasi. They love Dhanam, Dhanyam. There also what they love, you know. How much Dhanam if you want, they will tell. Kai Persa Poku. That means what? They also want Dhanam, Purna Dhanam. Purna Dhanyam. So there also, Purnam is the idea loved. They love objects in the creation. They are not knowledgeable about the giver of those objects. That's all difference. Nastika, Astika difference is what? Both are handling both. Both are handling both. Astika handles sometimes giver, sometimes given. It is like a child keeping the Cadbury chocolate and handling the chocolate. Then one sight at uncle who has given. Okay, thank you. This is this is Astika. Nastika is what? He is overpowered with that Cadbury chocolate. He forgot somebody has given it. It's a software. So the giver stands for some time. Neither he wants any thanks also. So he just waits whether you respond to him. If you don't respond to him and you are totally overpowered with the Cadbury chocolate, it just moves. And he provides again. And in fact, Nastikas are given more and more objects. That is why many Nastikas are wealthy, famous, popular, like that. Why you know? Savu. Apdiye poi savu. You go that marga. Never come to me. Understood? You wanted, na? I will give you in full measure. I will give you in full measure. That is why you can see in the society where the Marga Virodhis, Ishvara Virodhis are all with all power position. Then only the society will be intact. ஒரு drama or villain, நல்ல strong villain இருக்கணும். A strong villain must be there. Then only nourishment will be there. You understand? The Srishti has its own nature. It can bring out all its potentiality only under pressure. When circumstances gives pressure, then the individual or the living being's potentiality comes out. Otherwise, it is in supta condition. And that is why in Bharata Desha, always this problem will be there. Nastika versus Astika. Always. In other countries, this is not there. Either they become Astika once for all, or they become Nastika once for all. See, take North Korea. There is no idea about God at all. Understood? Take China, like that. Communist countries, no idea of, no botheration also. Take the Western nations or Arabic nations. If you declare yourself as Nastika, then you don't have a place in their society. But in India, no problem, sir. Anybody can come here. Because India is an experimental ground. It is a lab of the Ishvara. All ideas are discussed here, experimented here, shown to the world. So, Acharya says here, Prasannaha, you are Prema Rupaha, Swatma Pratishta Lakshanaha. You don't need anything to be like this. Just be yourself, effortlessly abiding in one's own Swarupaha. You cannot do that with regard to Aparavidya. Karma Marga or Aparavidya Marga requires position, power. You need money. And you have to be a Grahastha, first condition. For sannyasi, for vanaprasthin, retired people, all are meant for moksha marga. So after retirement, one should not tell, let me go and try karma marga. Already over. Whistle odiyachi. Whistle is over. Only 5 minutes are there. Now don't start. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Mudhamate, Samprapte, Nihite Kale, Nahi Rakshati, Dukrun Karane. One fellow was by-hearting this grammar sutra, Dukrun Karane. And Shankaracharya saw that this fellow is 90-year-old. Eppo even grammar padichi, when he will finish the learning of grammar, then learning of Aparavidya, Karma Kandam, then he will perform. Hey, not for you, already whistle is over. Dukrun Karane nahi. Bhaja Govindam, go directly. Understood? Aparavidya teaches something to be someone other than you. Because you are Satyakama. You are not happy with your present condition. You want to be someone or something, correct? Here, Swatma Pratishta Lakshanaha. Therefore, Paramananda. You are Purna. A person with no needs. When these words are told, immediately my mind goes to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's personality. Every word literally applies. Paramananda Swarupaha. 10,000 rupees a fellow was bringing and handing over to Sri Ramakrishna as a gift. That time he was considered as a pujari in a temple, earning 7 rupees per month. A 7 rupees salaried wala is offered 108 years of salary at a time free of cost. What the fellow will do? Appa, I need not work, correct na? So he will receive it. But Sri Ramakrishna asked, what for this money? The giver, the donor, was surprised to hear this question. This is the first time in his life hearing, what for this money? No, Swami, what you are asking? Why you are asking? No, I want to know what for this money. No, you can live happily. No, what I am? No, what I am? Paramananda, I don't need. Family is there, wife is there. She may need that money. I don't have any right to reject others' needs. And she is running the household. The household is not standard household. One day 2 children, another day 20 children. See, in all others' household, husband, wife, father, mother, 2 children or 3 children. Standard household. Okay. Here the household is there. The grihini don't know today's size of household. How many people I have to cook? She doesn't know. So she cannot plan. So Sri Ramakrishna thought, let me give her a chance. If she has some money, so at a time she can manage also. So he suggested that donor, please ask her. Mother Sarada Devi was standing behind Sri Ramakrishna, covering her face. When the donor asked her, Mother, can you take? What was the reply? Paramananda reply. If it is not meant for him, what I need? What a reply. You have to meditate. The entire household is a drama for me, keeping his intention. I don't have any game to play. I don't have a household at all. What a reply. That is why Shastra Adhyanam is very, very important for Sri Ramakrishna's devotion. Swami Vivekananda Maharaj says, you will understand Guru Maharaj's grandness only when you go through Upanishad Shastra. Last day also he was taking this class. When Premanand Maharaj asked, what for this Shastra? Arey, you will not understand and appreciate the grandness of this Murti, whom we are loving, for whose sake we have left everything, without understanding Upanishad Shastra. All the definitions applies for Bhagavan, Sri Ramakrishna, our Ishta Devata, therefore I tell. It will apply for anybody's Ishta Devata. That is why he is called Ishta Devata. Understood? So, Paramanandaha Advayaha. Advayaha. Without any dual nature. Being all. Being all, Sarvosmi. Being all is Advayaha. Therefore, one should seek that also. But before seeking it, one should prepare oneself through the Aparavidya Vaidika Margam. Vaidika Margasya Aparavidya Sadhana Rupena. One should prepare oneself for Paravidya Swarupa Smaranartham. It is Smaranam, that's all. Tattvamasi is Smaranam. You are Prince. It's a simple remembrance of the already existing fact. To accept, understand, assimilate, own up and conduct oneself according to that statement, you need training of your mind. That's all. So therefore, sadhanas are prescribed. Those sadhanas, if followed properly, meticulously, consistently, with all commitments, tatetat satyam. You understand now? This is the meaning for this mantram in one angle. There is another meaning for the same mantram. What is that? Being a human being, you are having certain obligations. Whether you are Satya Kamaha or not, we don't bother. Understood? Being a human being, you have certain obligations towards Ishvara, because idam srishti Ishvarasya, therefore idam srishtihi Ishvaraya. So you are inside the srishti, you have to align your life to lead a life of worshipping the Ishvara. There is no choice. There is no choice. Initially, from the previous angle I told, there is a choice, kartum, akartum, anyata kartum. In this angle, the Shastra says, you don't have choice in certain things. You have choice in performing certain action, but you don't have choice in being a dharmic person. You cannot violate the cosmic laws. Therefore, better you know. Tani acharate. Better you follow. You understand now? So you cannot violate the dharmic law. Take your individuality, physical frame. There is a law. Any foreign item other than your body, you can consume only through mouth. Only one opening is there. Even though other openings are there, no physical object can go inside your system without this. No, I will not follow. I will drink rasam through nose. Instead of sipping through mouth, you can sip through nose also, na? You try. Govinda. Understood? So there are certain laws wherein you don't have option. There are certain laws you have option. Optionless area is dharmam. Optionable area is Ishvara Priti. You understand now? Where there is no option, you have to follow. Where there is option, okay, if you follow, you will get nice thing. Otherwise, you will have it. Like doctor telling, there is no option, sir, in drinking water. Understood? There is no option in drinking water. You have to drink water. But there is an option to take this medicine or not, tonic or not. If you take tonic, it will be nice. Like that, prescription is there in Aparavidya itself. So, this knowledge that Ishvaraha is Srishtikarta, Sthitikarta, Layakarta, and this Srishti belongs to Ishvara alone. And whichever part you see, you perceive, you interact or you transact with this Srishti, all interaction is towards Ishvara only. So many ideas are hidden in this mantra. Because previous to this mantra, the Shastram has revealed Ishvara as Sarvajnaha, Sarvavite, Bhutayoni. In that Bhuta only you are there. So, Bhutaha as responsibility or obligation towards Bhutayoni. Understood? So, what are the ramifications of this revelation? Shastram told Ishvaraha Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karanaha Jagataha. This is the revelation. First revelation is what? Tattvamasi. Tadi Ishvaraha Tvamasi. You are not able to understand, nor you are in a position to understand. So therefore, no problem. Second level revelation is what? Ishvaraha Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karanaha Jagataha. So that revelation has a lot of ramifications in our life. So, varieties of principles are formed by this one revelation. I will introduce and end the class. First principle is all that is here is divine. So, nothing in the creation deserves our disrespect and rejection. Second principle is you can invoke the Ishvara in any object in the creation. You can invoke the presence of the Ishvara in any object in the creation because all that is here is divine. How all that is here is divine? The divine has manifested as this product. The third principle is better to find out that entity and make friendship with that entity to be safe in life. Then fourth principle is never violate this constant entity which is available in the form of cosmic order. You cannot rub with the constant. So, dharmo rakshati rakshita. Idagam sarvam Ishvaraha. Therefore, I can invoke Ishvara in any form. Since I cannot avoid his presence, it is better to make friendship with that entity. And I can never violate the constant in the creation. So, understanding these ideas will make us to follow this Aparavidya meticulously, wholeheartedly. Stage by stage, we will understand these ideas. Then only we will go to next mantra. Onnu urgent la illa. You study one Shastram. You should get all teachings of the Vedanta. You study only basics of Vedanta. That is enough for you. If you understood the basics of Vedanta, that is enough for you. Or if you understood Bhagavata Shastram, that is enough for you. Or if you understood only Mundaka Upanishad, that is enough for you. So like that, we will study thoroughly the Upanishad mantras, stage by stage, with the prayerful attitude. Bhagavan, please help me to understand little by little at least. You bless me to go inch by inch, little, because I cannot throw away and suddenly come. So slowly have to change my attitudes and understanding. Please help me with that prayer. We'll continue this Shastra Adhyayana. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
ओंकारभेद्यं पुरुषः पुराणो बुद्धिश्च साक्षी निखिलस्य जन्मतो यो वेत्ति सर्वं न च यस्य वेत्ता यो वेत्ति सर्वं न च यस्य वेत्ता परात्मरूपो भुवि रामकृष्णः परात्मरूपो भुवि रामकृष्णः मोक्षस्वरूपं तव धाम नित्यं यथा तदाप्नोति विशुद्धचित्तः तथोपदेष्टा किल तत्त्ववेत्ता तथोपदेष्टा किल तत्त्ववेत्ता त्वं विश्वधाता भुवि रामकृष्णः त्वं विश्वधाता भुवि रामकृष्णः तेजोमयं दर्शयसि स्वरूपं कोशान्तरस्थं परमार्थतत्त्वं संस्पर्शमात्रेण नृणां समाधिं संस्पर्शमात्रेण नृणां समाधिं विधाय सत्यो भुवि रामकृष्णः विधाय सत्यो भुवि रामकृष्णः रागादिशून्यां तव सौम्यमूर्तिं दृष्ट्वा पुनश्चात्र न जन्म भासः तानि यदादाय विशुद्धसत्त्वं तानि यदादाय विशुद्धसत्त्वम् इहावतीर्णो भुवि रामकृष्णः इहावतीर्णो भुवि रामकृष्णः यं ब्रह्म विष्णु गिरिशश्च देवात् ध्यायन्ति गायन्ति नमन्ति नित्यं तैः प्रार्थितस्तस्य परावतारो तैः प्रार्थितस्तस्य वन्दे जगद्बीजम् अखण्डम् एकम् वन्दे सुरैः सेवितपादपीठम् वन्दे भवेशम् भवरोगवैद्यम् वन्दे भवेशम् भवरोगवैद्यम् तमेव वन्दे भुवि रामकृष्णम् तमेव वन्दे भुवि राम